Well, not by me, I hope. I don't remember asking you before. So.
Not
Anytime,
you,
Paul.
not you. Not by an Irishman.
We're ready to rock?
Yeah.
Here we have a true life story, and I know that your Dr. Robert Stonehill was a kind of a amalgamation of a few different researchers into Pompe disease. The fact that we've got an eccentric, kind of cantankerous, maverick guy who likes fishing and southern rock, those kind of tendencies, I don't know whether that was something you could bring to it or whether they were in the script that you just had a little bit of fun with, or...
No, I was an executive producer on it, so I was involved from the very beginning, and it's a collaborative enterprise. I don't remember who came up with what, but I got to choose the music and the pickup truck, and I got to describe a character that I wanted to play, because I was investing 6 years of time in here and in the development of this. But there's no sense playing the conventional idea of what a scientist is. It wouldn't have been dramatically interesting for the audience. And it wouldn't have been interesting for me as a character.
You mentioned that you've executive produced here, and it's your second executive producing job. You did K-19, and you've made a few movies before, I'm pretty sure. I recognise you.
A couple.
But you've said you're always kind of smart enough to know when something works and doesn't work. And you said at K-19, they did not accept me as a Russian, and you said of Hollywood Homicide, the script was not ready. I should have, known better. Those kind of, I don't know if you feel it's tougher now to sort of spot the hits, because it's such a weird world out there. Robots and Megan Fox's ass seem to be top of the list for most people, and
not necessarily in that order.
Right.
And by the way, it wasn't the Russians that didn't accept me as a Russian. It was the Americans.
That's what I'm saying. They, as in as the Americans, the mainstream audiences.
But you take your chances. Yeah, this is a risky enterprise. I don't mind taking my chances and taking my falls. But when you're going to make something for yourself, you want to hope that it's going to work. And so, what was the real question behind all
Who
that?
knows? I would think, is it tougher these days to sort of spot what's going to be a hit? Because especially as a producer...
I'm no longer interested in what's going to be a hit. I just want to make a good movie, and if it's a hit, that's great. And if it's not a hit, well, it's not my money.
What I've always liked about you, right from the start, back in the 60s when you were kind of making appearances on the Virginian and Ironside and all that, you decided this was not for you, and that you went and did carpentry, and you've always struck me that way. That
I didn't, I never gave up my ambition to be an actor. I just
right.
decided that that would allow me to pick and choose from amongst the few things that were offered to me, was another way of putting food on the table.
Right.
And that's why I became a carpenter. But I never gave up my ambition to be an actor, and I still occasionally would go on interviews, but I wouldn't take a job that wasn't better than the last one I had with more money and better billing.
Rock and roll. But that sense too that with as I said, I've always got the impression that you're just not that keen to chase, we'll say, celebrity. You're not that sort of keen to shake every hand and kiss every baby to sell a movie. That you like the work, but it's what you do for a living rather than this is your life. You don't wake up in the morning thinking, I hope I'm still very famous. I hope I'm still...
No, I don't think it's, that's not what I love the work. I love the process, the problem-solving aspect of it, and that's what I find when I'm producing. What are the problems here? How can we solve them? When I get to the stage, it's what are the problems? How can I help the dolly grip and motivate a move to the other side of the room? All the little things is what makes it interesting and makes it fun.
So you still got a hard on about the work anyway. You still love doing what you do.
I do.
Rock and roll. Good.
Thank you, man.
Nice to talk to you.